Hey guys, this is Alexis from Sporty Chick, and today I have with me Scottie. Hi, Scottie. Hi, buddy. This video is going to be all about horse care. I will be showing you how to brush him, what I feed him, and that kind of stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to show you all the different brushes you're going to use. Okay, now the first brush is a curry comb. I have a bunch of different ones here. I have this one. I like this one the best. It's very easy to get all the things out of, the sandburrs and just the things that are stuck in his hair. And then there's this one. I like this one. It's easier when you just want to brush him, but some people like this one better. And then we have this one. It's a little different than this one, but they're basically the same thing. This one's just not as soft and wiggly as these. And then we have this one. This one's kind of easier when you want to take them on a show. It has this nice little hand buckle. And then the other ones, they just have this thing that you hold on to with your hand. But then that one's like that. Okay, then another thing you use is a hoof pick. Now, some of them are different, like this one. This one just has the pick and then the brush. And this is pink. I like this one. It's really easy to use. And then there's this one that has the hoof pick, the brush, and then a little thing that you can use to do that with kind of thing on their hoof. And then this one's the same as the pink one. It's just a regular hoof pick and then the bristles. Okay. Now you have your brush. There's a bunch of different sizes, colors, and different things like that. Now this big white one is it's for someone that has a bigger hand, obviously not for me, but for someone with a bigger hand that they like to stroke with. Okay, now I have this brush. This is just a plain pink brush. It's basically the same thing as these two. So this one's pink, this one's like a darker pink. It's a little bigger than that one. And then this one's red. It's about the same size as this one. And then you have this tiny brush here. This is a face brush. So it's nice and easy to stroke their face. And then this one is my softest brush. It's got a heart in the middle. I think it's really cute and it's pink. And this is just kind of basically the same thing. It's just a little softer. And now you have your hairbrush. So this hairbrush is just a regular person hairbrush, or you can find it at the by the grooming things for a horse. And then these are just some extra things for a little fun sometimes. Just these little gel things that you can they're sparkly, so you can put them on your horse to make him or her look a little bit flashier. Okay, now after you've picked out each of the kind of brushes that you're going to use, you're going to want to get your horse ready. Here, Scottie boy! You're going to want to call your horse over to you, and if he or she doesn't come over, you're going to want to go out in the pen and get them. Good boy. Now you're just going to want to take your curry comb, whatever kind you have, and just stroke the whole body, everything of your horse. And I don't have Scottie tied up right now because he's a very good horse, but if your horse is very wild, you might want to tie them up. Okay, so next you're going to want to take your brush and just brush him or her very nicely. Just stroke everywhere and don't let them step on you or kick you. Next you're going to want to do the hoof pick, but I'm not going to do it right now because he is very spunky, but I'll just show you how to do it. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to put your hand around him right here, and then you're going to want to pull up on him or her, and then just get all the stuff off. He doesn't see, as you can see, he's not really wanting to right now, but that's kind of how you're going to do it. Next, you're going to want to brush your horse. Brush his horse in mane and tail and get it so that it's nice and soft like you would want your own hair. And then you're going to brush his face. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to stroke it nice and soft, but make sure not to get in his eyes or in his nose. Okay, so now I'm going to show you our tack room. And I'm going to show you what we feed him and how much we feed him and what kind of things we do with him. Okay, so here is our food. We use this stuff, Strategy, I think it is, yeah, Strategy, and we use about half or a quarter of this coffee thing. So you're just going to want to like scoop up as much as the doctor or your mom or whoever tells you, as much as your horse. My horse is pretty big, so he gets more food. And then in here, let's see, what do we have in here? Okay, in here we have his minerals. So these are just some things that we give him once often, just to get him more minerals so that he's healthier. And then in here we just have his treats. I'm not really sure what kind they are, but whenever you give a horse his treats, you keep your hand as flat as you can and not let him eat your fingers. And Scottie really likes these treats. And then in here we have the lime. So, you know, horses pee, so you're going to want to cover that up. So once you clean out their stall, you're going to want to cover this on top of all his pee and stuff, just to make so that the ammonia goes away. Okay, and then right here, we have his halter. You just slip this over his nose, and that goes by his ears, and then that buckles under his chin. And then here we have an English lunging rope. So that's what you use when you're riding. And then here we have my helmet. It's just a regular helmet. And then oops. Okay, but here is his halter. This goes on him, and then the bit is right there that goes in his mouth. And then his fly mask. So when it's flyy, there's flies out, we put those over his ears and cover that, but he can see out of it. So I don't know. I'm going to try to show you how he sees. No, that's not really working, but you can see in it. And then here is our barrel saddle. See how it has this roping for roping and barrels. It has this nice on it so that the rope doesn't cut open the leather. And then you can see it's like that. And then this is our blanket, one of our blankets. This is another saddle pad. Here's a saddle pad. Here's another one of my helmets. And then here is a bareback pad, so it's nice and easy to ride in bareback without having to get out that heavy saddle. And then this black thing right here is another one of our saddle pads. And my saddle actually is not here. Okay, so our hay is up there. As you can see it. Here, I'll climb up there for you. Ladder. That's the ladder. Okay, so the hay is right there. And we have to come up here every morning and just, when you rip it open, they'll come with these tie thingies on it. So you're going to have to cut those off. And then we give him about, for this size horse, he gets about 3 or 4 flakes. This is what you call a flake. And then, if you couldn't see before, Scottie's really big. So that's why I've been showing you how much he eats. He eats a lot. Okay, so then when you clean a stall, if you've ever done it before, it's a little hard. So when you clean them, this helps with to get the poop. See how that got it right out of the grass? It just helps you pick it up and it gets it right out of there. Okay, so then this is a pitchfork. As you can see, it's a little different. And this is for like moving hay like off of things, like this. And the other one is for actually like scooping your
That was a yawn. Hey.
And that was for like actually scooping their poop. Okay guys, thanks for watching. And don't forget to comment down below and subscribe. And give this video a big thumbs up if you like horses. Well, bye. Now, if you've ever cleaned out a horse's stall, you would know that it's a little hard. So, with this pitchfork kind of thing here, it's very easy to scoop up the poop and, oh my gosh,